things that can be very confusing is trying to exercise with hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's. I know this firsthand that it can be quite a challenge when you're trying to figure out what's the best exercise, should I exercise? And one of the things that I get asked very often about is walking okay with a slow thyroid? So I wanted to kind of give you my own personal take on this from my own experience, as well as when I make this recommendation to my clients and why I do it. So if you could do me a very big favor though, first, if you could go ahead and subscribe to my channel and then hit that bell so you get a notification every time I release a new video. So this is a topic that I love talking about when it comes to exercise. I have a background in physical therapy as well as personal training, so I like to incorporate movement as much as I can with my clients. Walking is probably one of the most popular forms of exercise worldwide. It doesn't require expensive equipment or special skills, and it really does provide a wide range of health benefits. So why is this so good for you? What is the big deal with walking? So walking, especially when we start thinking about hypothyroidism, when we have a slow thyroid, we have to be very careful with what we're doing to our adrenals. So doing excessively long workouts that have our heart rate up pretty high, doing workouts where they're super intense, and this long duration like running and things like that, that can be very, very hard on the thyroid because the adrenals can only take so much of that, and it's very taxing on our thyroid and adrenals. And if you already have an underactive thyroid, it's going to make it a really big challenge. Walking, however, has quite a few benefits, and it has actually become a non-negotiable. I do a walk at least every single day. I take my dog with me, and the reason why I like it so much is it's safe for my thyroid. I actually have never had any issues. Even when my thyroid was the absolute worst, I had never had an issue with walking. It always made me feel better, and it always worked for me. So I really like to do the walking. I really recommend it. Walking can actually reduce joint pain because you're getting movement in, but it's not strenuous on the body. It's not taxing on the joints. It's not impact like running and jumping and things like that. It's very, very safe for your joints, and it's really, really good for your thyroid in the end, because when we have hypothyroidism, it's very common to have a lot of joint pains, muscle pains, and things like that. So it works quite well for that. It also can boost your immune system, and when we have a slow thyroid, especially Hashimoto's, with an immune response going on, our immune system can really take a hit. So walking can actually boost our immune system. One of the ways it does that is because most of the time when people are walking, they're getting outside. So we're getting a lot of vitamin D from getting outside. Now, that's not to say that you can't, like where I live here today, it is -7 degrees here today with a wind chill of -35. So I'm not doing a walk outside today, but I do have a treadmill. So a treadmill walk is fine too, but most of my walks are going to be outside. I want that vitamin D. It's great for my immune system, especially with hypothyroidism. It also can help with blood sugar balancing. That's one of the reasons why I also like it as well, because again, you're getting movement in, but it's not taxing your body. It's keeping everything kind of flowing. It's keeping the blood moving, and the adrenals will actually like it. And so that can, in the end, help with keeping blood sugar balance. And that can be an issue with hypothyroidism. It's also just de-stressing. I know for me, when I get outside and I go for a walk, it is my me time. It is my de-stress time. Sometimes I'll throw on some music. Sometimes it's just me and my dog, and I am just enjoying nature and enjoying the sun, except for today because it is not very nice here today. But like I said, that's the majority of the time of how I'm doing my walks. So like I mentioned a little while ago, it is a non-negotiable. Like, I don't miss my walks. I think it's just so good for me. It's good for my thyroid, and it's safe for those adrenals. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why I recommend it, is because it's not too taxing on the body. Now, obviously, if you have injuries, that can be a different story. You have to, keep those in check, pay attention to that. Again, with my background in physical therapy and personal training, that's why I do recommend doing walking, especially when you have thyroid disease, because it's very safe for it. So if you have questions with that, definitely reach out and let me know. I think this is such a good thing for everyone with thyroid disease to do and keep it safe. Again, when you're walking, you're not raising your heart rate excessively high like with typical cardio. So it's really good. And there are so many benefits, like I mentioned earlier, for it that will actually help your thyroid disease. So like I mentioned a little bit ago, if you have questions, definitely let me know. Drop any comments below as well. Also, let me know if this is something that you do in your daily routine, if this has helped you like it has helped me. So I hope this helped you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.